Ceasefire is holding, which is very welcome news, but the Strait of Hormuz has become a battleground, essentially. Both sides trying to shape the narrative with their own videos. We saw US Central Command release their video at the weekend of US Marines seizing an Iranian tanker, and then this very dramatic footage from the Iranians showing the IRGC seizing a Greek-owned vessel and an Italian-owned vessel in the Strait of Hormuz yesterday. A third one, it's also been confirmed, was attacked. Now, it's really interesting, very different styles. The US is much more operational. The Iranian is much more dramatic, set to music, with IRGC guards with their faces covered, carrying weapons. But both are designed to try and control the information space here. And all these incidents are staying below the threshold of open conflict while this ceasefire is in place. And of course, the bigger picture is that the Strait of Hormuz remains essentially paralyzed, which is having such far-reaching consequences when it comes to the global economy. Now, the White House has said they do not think that yesterday's attacks by the Iranians on these three vessels constitute a violation of the ceasefire, but it's very interesting. I mean, we can see now that commercial shipping is not going to take these risks while this remains such a high threat environment. And those small vessels that you saw in the video that the Iranians are using to attack ships, they've been using those for weeks now. We know that the Iranian Navy has been hammered, but these small attack boats that they've been using in the Strait of Hormuz remain very effective at keeping commercial shipping at a standstill, making it far too dangerous for them to try and pass the strait safely. I should say, you know, the ceasefire is holding and it's brought some welcome calm to this region, but it's hard to see where we go from here. The Iranians are saying for as long as the US blockade on the Strait of Hormuz remains in place, then they will not reopen the Strait of Hormuz from their side in terms of letting commercial shipping and tankers through. And the Americans are saying, well, for as long as the Iranians don't come to the table with a deal, with an agreeable deal, then this naval blockade of the Strait of Hormuz for Iranian shipping will remain in place. So we're at deadlock. What now? Well, the only alternative to a deal is more fighting. And there's no suggestion at the moment that either side wants to return to that. So they're going to have to talk their way out of all of this. And that's not looking very promising either.